What's more likely?
Never say never, but never.
All right, Christopher, what's more likely presented by BMW? What's up?
Happy Friday, everybody. You guys good?
We're good.
Jay Philly, great to see you, man.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, these two teams played last night. What's more likely, the Eagles finish as the NFC 1 seed or the Commanders miss the playoffs?
Oh, I'll go Eagles finish as the 1 seed. We just kind of established I guess we kind of cannibalized your first subject matter at the end of last hour. The Commanders 7-4. They were 7-2 5 days ago, and then the Keystone State, keyed them up. But home for Dallas, home for Tennessee, a bye, and hopefully then Jaden Daniels can get a little bit healthier. At New Orleans, home for Philly, home for Atlanta, at Dallas. I think that's 4 wins. At least. That's 11 dubs. That's the playoffs. So,
yeah, like we
I
said,
don't think they're
10
missing
makes
it.
Yeah, 10 makes it.
And the Eagles, because again, Detroit has another game against Green Bay, a home game against Buffalo, both against Chicago, and then a game at San Francisco on a Monday night, and then a final game against Minnesota that I think Minnesota's going to need.
They could lose 2 or 3 of those, maybe.
That's why I'm saying Philadelphia does have a legit shot at a 1 seed. Man, Philly and Detroit don't play each other. That would be a heck of an NFC championship game, would it not?
It would be.
With all due respect to every other franchise that would love to play in it.
Feels like we're headed for it.
So, yeah, I think Commanders don't miss the playoffs. It's more likely that the Eagles, who are just a half game behind the Lions, are the 1 seed at the end of the day. What else, Chris?
Okay, Rich, I think this might be the game of the week, in my opinion. Ravens, Steelers. Can't wait for this one. What's more likely? Derrick Henry goes for 150 and 2 touchdowns, or Russell Wilson stays cooking 300, 3 touchdowns for Russ.
I'd go 300, 3 touchdowns for Russ. That's a stout Steelers D, pal. And the Ravens defense, even what Marlon Humphrey said after the Thursday night game, even he's like, yeah, we got to figure out how to take what we're seeing in practice and put it into actual practice on the field.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Russ isn't known for those 300, 3 touches for a while.
He's looked great the first 3 games.
So I would say
fun.
it's more likely that Russell does that than Derrick Henry just looks right at Cam Hayward and says, I'm running right at you. Runs away from T.J. Watt.
He could have like an 80-yard run.
Patrick Queen, by the way,
maybe,
this is Patrick Queen's first shot at his former team and vice versa. Damn, this is a great
game. I'm really excited for this one.
What else, Chris?
Here we go, Rich. Let's talk about our teams real quick. 3-7 AFC East team to play spoiler this weekend. Jets or Patriots?
I'll go Jets, man. I think the Rams are going to bounce back. I like the Rams, man.
Yeah, they're fun. I mean, when the offense is clicking. Is clicking.
Rams are a better team than the Colts. Stafford's a better quarterback than Anthony Richardson.
Oh, for sure.
Okay? So, come on now. That's the way I'm going. That's the way I'm working it. The Rams have a better shot at winning their road game than the Colts do, so I'll take the Jets as a spoiler. Spoil what, though? What are we spoiling?
A
meal?
Playoff
playoff hopes.
Playoff hopes.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Just wondering what's being spoiled.
Yeah, playoff hopes.
Your hopes of getting Travis Hunter? Is that being spoiled? Is that what we're talking about? I think that's already spoiled.
I think it's already gone. We got to say goodbye to Mr. Hunter, sadly. God, I really wanted that, dude. He's so good.
What else?
Embattled quarterback, more likely to have the better bounce-back performance this week. Caleb Williams, Anthony Richardson.
I'm going to go Caleb Williams. All right, Caleb. I'm addressing you straight through the camera lens. Radio audience, I'm staring right down the lens at Caleb Williams and saying, Caleb, you are feeling something you haven't felt maybe in your entire life. You're feeling the aroma of failure. You're not a failure. You know what you are? You're a kid just trying to figure out this grown-ass man's game, and it's not coming to you as easily as you thought, and it's time for you to put your foot down, similar to the way you did in Washington, D.C. and Virginia in that fourth quarter that You had a game 1 to go 5-2, and the Hail Mary ruined it all. Saw 4 touchdowns in London. Let's chime like Big Ben. Let's do this thing for the Chicago Bears against the Green Bay Packers. And Anthony Richardson, I have no idea what he's picked up while he's been sat down. None. I have no idea.
Zero.
That's a total blank slate. Yep. At least I know Caleb has bounced back before. He's going to have to bounce back.
The Bears.
What else?
I like that one. Here we go. How about this one? 2-7 team to get an upset win on the road. Browns or Raiders?
I'll go Browns. I could see Jameis going back into the Superdome and eating a W. Can't you?
I can.
You see Nick Chubb doing his thing?
I can. That would be my pick too, Browns.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of see that. Although this is exactly the game the Raiders win.
Right.
Like going to Baltimore week 3.
I still don't know how that happened.
Or week 2. Go to Baltimore week 2. Lose to Jim Harbaugh, beat John. Early window following week. How the hell did that happen? That's one of those head scratchers.
Miami's looked good since Tua's been back. I mean, I know they got unlucky the first 2 weeks, but then they looked really good against the Rams.
Let me just say another thing straight down the camera lens. Tua. That's a grown condor. Do not hold on to it. Do not try to tackle anybody if it's picked. Do not do anything other than get rid of it and live for the next down, please. What else, Chris? Over there.
All right, let's talk running backs here. This guy's been really cooking, and one guy is back and looked great last week. Dominant running back with more total yards. Bijan Robinson or Christian McCaffrey?
I'm going to go San Francisco's Christian McCaffrey. That's what I'm going to go. I'm going to go with Christian McCaffrey, who's playing his first game back in front of the home fans. I think the Broncos defense is a heck of a lot more consistently difficult to do anything against than Seattle's. How does that sound?
That sounds right.
Christian's home, Bijan's not.
Yep.
Denver's defense better than Seattle's, or at least consistently better. And McCaffrey's home for the first time since coming back, and there's going to be a lot of foghorns going. So, you know what I mean? By the way, that's my foghorn imitation.
Not to be confused with foghorn.
Not Leghorn,
of course.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
I say.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
All right, a couple more. More likely to be a Monday headline. Chiefs eke out a win to stay unbeaten, or Bills have a path to the AFC 1 seed.
More likely Monday headline. Oh, Chiefs eke out a win to stay unbeaten. That's all they've been doing all year long.
Is winning.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And then after this, if the Chiefs get through this one, that next step might be champagne pops and stuff like that in Miami. That may be one of them. So keeping them corked. But I think the Chiefs win it. I'm going to choose them on game day morning. Sorry, Mike Hoskins and all of Western New York, Bills Mafia and all that business. Dalton Kincaid being out is definitely not a lot of fun to hear.
He hasn't been doing much, to be honest.
All right, very good. And so, and that's exactly why the Bills keep winning, because anytime you think they don't have enough.
Yeah. But no Kincaid, no Keon Coleman, obviously behind the 8 ball there.
What else?
Josh Allen is 3-0 his last 3 regular season against the Chiefs, though.
Wait, what was that?
So he's 3-0 in his last 3 regular
season. Got it.
And this is a regular season.
Win a real game, Josh Allen. Are you for real or
Win
not?
a real game.
Win a real game.
Do you know what the number's going to be on CBS on Sunday?
High.
Very. Sort of like Jeff and Calvin.
Good for Jeff. All right, last one. More likely to be
That's a little shout out to
higher
Jeff,
total. Higher total, guys. Burrow Chase combined yards or Chargers total yards by themselves as a team. Burrow and Chase against the Chargers.
I'm taking Chargers total yards. Come on.
They had 640 last week.
I know.
Okay.
This is a Harbaugh defense. Here we go.
They're finally playing a real quarterback.
You know what? This is one of the many reasons why I put this on my top 5 games I'm looking forward to seeing the most. But I'll take Chargers defense. Jesse Minter's dialing it up.
He's going to be a head coach next year somewhere, right?
Next year, that's a quick turnaround. That's quick. That's just 1 year. That's it. What's we got to do? Do 1 year and suddenly you're going to start getting hired.
I don't know. If they go 11-5, why not?
I don't know. And now we should stop talking in this cadence. I have no idea.
Fair.
But there we go.
All right.
You think we need one more?
What?
All right, we'll get one more.
That's such a surprise.
There's one more? Guys, what's more likely? And this is just for us, obviously.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson knocks out Jake Paul, or Juan Soto signs with a non-New York team.
I'll go Juan Soto signs with a non-New York team. That's more likely. See, I can be realistic, Chris. I can look straight. I can look right at you.
To not be realistic here. Just say Mike Tyson.
I would love to see Mike Tyson knock out Jake Paul this evening. It would be great to be wrong here. You know,
come on,
go ahead
Mike.
and say it, Jay. You want to say it with your stupid hat? Go ahead and say it.
He's coming to L.A. We had this talk. You guys all said Ohtani going to one of you guys, and I went, he's going to go to L.A., and you guys all, shut up, Jason.
Did we ever tell him to shut up?
I think
TJ,
shut up
every
is.
time.
I think shut up
I
is
just called his
strong.
hat stupid.
every time.
Multiple times actually told him to shut up, to be honest with you.
Yeah, like
That's so off-brand for you.
On more than one occasion.
Well,
sure.
like we said before, it's better when you don't talk, Jay.
Well, he's coming to L.A.
How can they afford him? Oh, yeah, so they don't pay Ohtani until 2080.
Very good. That was
Do it for us, Mike.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.